Hello there and welcome to the channel. I'm Patty and I'm going to give you guys an overview today of the L4PC front plate bag from L4 Performance. So this right here is a prototype of the Maritime version, and this right here is actually designed to replace the front plate bag on most of your Crye vests. So there are two versions, the Maritime and the Standard. The Standard version is compatible with all of your Crye vests. This one right here is compatible with your JPC, your CPC, AVS. It's not compatible, however, with the SPC, with the cummerbund that comes with it from Crye. And there's just no slots over here on the side for those plastic tabs to slide into. But other than that, this right here is a pretty unique and interesting front plate bag here. I think it actually kind of takes a lot of the designs of Crye and improves on them immensely. And of course, this right here does have that built-in EUD for your phone for running ATAK mount built actually into the front of the plate bag. So I'll be trying to compare this one right here to the standard version. If you haven't seen the standard version, head over to either L4 Performance in his YouTube channel or over to EOD Fish. He also has a great video kind of covering the standard version here. So I'll get this here on the table and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so I'm going to start off talking about compatibility. So if you want to look over here at the shoulder straps themselves, so we have this nice loop material with the hook that's on the bottom. It's just about any of your plate carriers that have hook or loop. For your shoulder pads, it should be able to attach to this one right here, no problem. As far as actually looking at the cummerbunds themselves, all right, so if you have a JPC 1.0 or a 2.0 and you want to replace this, of course, you have that hook and loop. So it'll fold over. You have these buckles right here that come with it to be able to attach a placard. That placard will fold down. That'll hold that cummerbund onto you. Over here on the side, we actually have these little tabs that are over here. So this right here is for your first spear tubes. I know a lot of guys are moving to first spear tubes just as far as being able to take off the plate carrier and put it on a little bit quicker. So if I have a cummerbund with the first spear tubes, I'm actually attaching that here to the side. So I can do a few things. So with the buckles, I can of course attach a placard. I do have these cutouts here. So here is compatible with your Crye placards. And of course, with all the moly that's cut into this one right here, I could actually end up taking something like a triple M4 magazine shingle, just weaving that through, attaching that here on the front. And then of course, now I've just got my cummerbund attaching here on the side. Flipping over to the back here, you can see that, of course, it is compatible with the Crye AVS harness. So I do have, say, these loops that are back here. So definitely something to consider as far as whether you have, a JPC, CPC, AVS. So just go over to his website, L4 Performance. You actually kind of check out. I want to say that if you're getting one that's for the CPC, it says just, put that in the notes and he can go ahead and do that right there, up for you. I will once again point out that for this one right here, for the Maritime version, it's not compatible with the Crye SPC cummerbund that comes with the plate carrier. So there's no little cutouts here for those plastic tabs to go inside. However, the standard model is compatible with the SPC. All right, so when we're looking at the rear of this thing and how this here differs from the standard version. So the standard version kind of has a fold where the rear plate bag portion here just actually kind of folds over and be able to actually hold your plate inside. The Maritime version doesn't have that, so it actually opens up here on the bottom. So you have this Velcro that's here, you undo that, you slide your plate inside it. And then of course you have this curved material all the way through with the holes that are drilled in for the water to be able to drain out through. I will say that I did try putting a soft armor backer in here with the plate, and it was definitely a tight fit. When I tried attaching this portion right here through, it did stick out quite a good bit. It just did not want to really work together. I know that there are plates that are out there that you don't need soft armor backers. Just like the issued plates that I have, you should be wearing the soft armor. So definitely something to kind of consider. I think the standard version does a much better job of actually being able to fit both of those, right? So the hard plate and that soft armor backer. All right, guys, so up front, up on the very top of this front plate bag, this right here is kind of where the money maker itself is. I've already mentioned that it comes with these buckles that are here for you to be able to attach your aftermarket placards. It does have the cutouts on either side for you to be able to attach your push to talk. So if you got the gator clip, it slides into here no problem. You can also run the cords through these little 4 holes that'll also hold your push to talk. But this here is definitely working on that biggest money maker is. So any of you guys who are running ATAK, it actually has the ATAK, your phone holder, built into this thing. So up here at the top, we have one of the magnetic buckles. In order to get this here undone, you have to just flip it open. And then of course it does open up the pouch itself. I will say that this part that's right here, so this right here is just Velcroed onto it. And that is so once you actually have your phone inside and it's taking up that space, you can go ahead and adjust it. So in order to help hold this right here down, so I just use like a larger flag. This is actually the kit flag from Season of the Goon, so those 105th Base Defense Squadron guys out of New York, always happy to help support other defenders. So I just place this here like on the top, and it ends up working out just fine as far as actually holding that Velcro. And of course it does have the MOLLE that's woven in here. So if I had like a small admin pouch, I can also attach that right here. As far as actually being able to fit your phone like inside, so let's go ahead and remove this here out of the way. So when we open it up, this here's that curved material. It does have the hook and loop on either side, so when you don't have your phone in it, it holds it nice and secure. Once this here is like open, so you can take your phone. It does come with some of the sticky Velcro material. This here's actually my my First Sergeant phone, and I just kind of threw this here on the side. This is a iPhone 10, I believe. So once that phone is inside and it's kind of like hooked up, so you just take that buckle, attach that, fold that over the top, and now you're good to go. So when you're looking at, said this here's got a large case that's like on it, so this is definitely a larger phone. It still, once again, like you can see just how flat it actually holds that phone like to you. I would definitely say that if you are going to place a phone inside here, you're definitely going to want like, you know, a harder like case, just in case you are like, you know, running into something, going prone like out. But being able to just kind of place that phone like inside and have that kind of like built-in holder, I think is a really huge like, you know, improvement. So this right here is just something that said if you are running ATAK, this here is great to have. If you're not running ATAK, you're never going to run ATAK, then you probably don't need this right here. Okay, so all in all, I want to say that this right here is probably one of the cooler pieces of kit I've gotten to mess around with. So, you know, huge thanks to Yare from L4 for sending this right here like, you know, out. All in all, if you guys have like any questions, you know, please put it down in the comments. Hit me up on my Instagram. It's also ATAK. More than happy to help answer any questions you guys might have. Hope that helps.